Good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 1. The filing can be best defined as a systematic dash A. Arrangement of documents for easy retrieval. B. Arrangement of secret documents for the secretary's usage. C. Keeping of items for public consumption. D. Storage of files to prevent accessibility. And E. Storage of records for accounting purpose. Now before we can pick this, let's just simply define filing. And filing is a term used in or is a process in business or in use in the office. Like we carry out these processes in the office. It's very important. Now filing simply refers to the word. Filing refers to the process of arranging and storing records, that is all office records, so that these records can be located when required. So they can be located where required. In other words, it simply means what? It simply means keeping. It simply means what? Keeping documents. Keeping documents in a safe place. Keeping documents in a safe place and being able to find them easily and quickly. So that's what filing means. It's a process of arranging and storing records, documents, so that they can be easily located when required, so that when these documents are needed, it will be easy for them to be retrieved. Keeping these documents in a safe place. That is what filing means. Now the question says we should look for the option that best would define the word filing. And if you look at what we've defined here, option A here says arrangement of documents for easy retrieval. Option B here says arrangement of secret documents for the secretary usage. No. Option C here says keeping of items for public consumption. No. D here says storage of files to prevent accessibility. No. The purpose of storing this file is for easy retrieval. And E says storage of records for accounting purpose. Not just for accounting purpose alone. It's just for the main aim is for easy retrieval. So option A here is the correct answer. That is the best definition for filing. Arrangement of documents, records for easy retrieval. Because it is mandatory that every organization has an organized documents. So filing helps us to organize these documents for easy retrieval. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Thank you very much and God bless you. And should subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 2. An index could be described as any inscription that A. indicates telephone directory, B. is easy to identify, C. is used to direct visitors, D. serves as an indicator, and E. shows nominal role. Now, we're asked to state the best description of an index. Now, an index is an indicator. An index is an indicator. An index is an indicator. So index serves as indicators, and it is necessary to locate files in the office. So index is an indicator which is used or which is necessary to locate files in the office. And these index are actually used when indexing. The process whereby these index are used to locate files is known as indexing. Now indexing simply means what? It simply means an arranged system through which the required documents and papers are easily located for speedy disposal. And when indexing, you make use of what index, because this index serves as what as an indicator. Like I say indexing is what an arranged system through which what a required document, that is the document that is needed or papers needed, are easily located for speedy disposal. And this is done with the help of what? With the help of the index. So this index helps to serve as an indicator that enables us to locate this file speedily when what the need arise. So index serves as an indicator, and that is option D. Index serves as an indicator. Thank you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, Question 3. Holding of documents together is done with the use of dash machine. A. Fax machine. B. Perforating machine. C. Photocopy machine. D. Scanning machine. And E. Stapling machine. So we are asked to pick an answer which is a machine used for holding documents together. Now before we can pick this answer, let's look at the uses of the following machines. Now A says fax machine. Fax machine is a machine simply used for both sending and receiving of documents. So a fax machine is designed for both sending and receiving what? Documents. Then B says perforating machine. Now perforating machine are used for stamping. They are used for stamping or making lines of holes or perforations, in documents, that is on the paper, for the purpose of what? For the purpose of separation, that is to facilitate separation. So meaning that a perforating machine do not hold documents together. Instead, it's mainly for the purpose of separation. And an example, you see this in what? In receipts book. Like in receipts book, you notice that what? Lines of holes are made for the purpose of separation, easy separation. This is actually done by the what? Perforating machine. Now C here says what? Photocopy machine. Now photocopy machine are simply used what? To produce duplicates. They are used to produce duplicates of an original document. Duplicates of original documents. Then D says scanning machine. Now scanning machine are used to capture images. They are used to capture images from documents, either from magazines or from bills, from posters, for the purpose of what? Editing them, for editing or display. Now E here says what? Stapling machine. Now stapling machine is simply used to what? To insert staples. Is used to insert staples. These staples are actually made up of metal into sheets of paper, that is our documents, into sheets of paper, in order to what? To hold them together, in order to fasten them. This fastening simply means what? Holding, in order to hold them together. So stapling machines are simply used to what? Insert staples into sheet of paper, into the document, for the purpose of holding them together. Now the question says holding of document together is done with the use of dash machine. And for my description below, it can't be fax machine because this is used for sending and receiving documents. It can't be perforating machine because it's used to what? To make lines of holes for the purpose of separation. It can't be photocopy machine because it's used to what? Produce duplicates of original documents. Likewise, it cannot be scanning machine because this machine is actually used to capture images from documents. So therefore, it is stapling machine, because stapling machine inserts staples into the document for the purpose of what? Holding them together. So the answer to this question is option E, stapling machine. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be solving Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 4. Which of the following is not a type of file folder? A. Box file. B. Container file. C. Manila file folder. D. Ring binding. And E. Wallet folder. So we are asked to pick an option which is not a type of file folder. Now, file folder simply refers to folders where papers or documents are kept. Now we have various types of these file folders. Now A here says box file, which is correct. Box file is a type of what? Is a type of file folder. It's usually made up of what? Cardboard. It's made up of cardboard and is used to hold what? It's used to hold large quantity of files. It's made up of cardboard, so large quantity of files. So it is a rigid file folder. B says container file. Container file is also a type of file folder, also used to what? Is used to hold files, that's documents. C says Manila folder. Manila folder also is a type of file folder. Manila folder is a type of file folder that also contains what? That contains documents. It contains documents. Now D says ring binding. Now ring binding is not a type of file folder. It's not a type of file folder. Instead, ring binding is one of the methods of what? Of holding documents together. That is, binding documents is a method of binding or holding documents together. So it is not a what? It is not a type of file folder. Then E here says wallet folder. Yes, wallet folder is a type of file folder, and this wallet folder is also known as the plastic folder, and it's mostly used to hold what? A4 documents, A4 files. It's mostly used to hold A4 files or documents, so it's a plastic folder. Now the question says which of the following is not a type of file folder, and that is option D, ring binding. Ring binding is not a type of file folder. It is a method of holding or binding documents together. Thank you very much and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 5. Information can be stored in the following except A. Disk, B. File, C. Flash, D. Mouse, and E. Tape. So we have to pick an option which cannot be used to store information. Now, a device where which information is stored is known as what? Storage devices. And these storage devices, some of them are what? Are actually computer devices. Now, option A here says disks. Now, information can be stored in disks. An example of these disks includes the compact disks. We have the compact disks where information are stored. Example, the movies you watch are actually on what? On compact disks. Even files, documents in the office can actually be stored in a disk. Then B here says file. Yes, information are also stored in files, be it physical file or the word files in the computer. So information can be stored in file. Now C here says flash. Yes, flash is also a storage device. Flash is a storage device where information can also be stored. Now D here says mouse. Mouse is an input device. Mouse is an input device that is used to give command. It gives commands to the computer. So mouse cannot be used to store information. Mouse do not store information. Mouse do not store information at all. Then E here says tape. Tape actually is also a storage device that can be used to store information. Tapes can be used to store information, like the video tapes. The video tape is an example of a tape that stores information. Video tape. So from this you see that option D, mouse, is actually the device that cannot be used to store information. Remember, the question says information can be stored in the following except. So this except means the answer must be the one that cannot store information, and that is option D, mouse. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Good day and welcome. I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 6. Which of the following is an electronic source of information? A. Encyclopedia, B. Internet, C. Journal, D. Magazines, and E. Newspaper. So we're asked to pick an option which is an electronic source of information. Now, first of all, what do you understand by electronic source of information? We said these are electronic source of information are sources of information. These are sources of information that are held in a digital or electronic format. So these are sources of information that are held in a digital or electronic format, and that's why they are called electronic source of information. Now this source of information can be searched. They can be searched or retrieved. They can be searched or retrieved by an electronic network. They can be searched or retrieved by an electronic network or electronic data processing. Electronic data processing. So this is just a simple description or definition of electronic source of information. These source of information are held in digital or electronic formats. Now A here says encyclopedia. Like we know, encyclopedia is a book. It's in a physical form, and so it's not an electronic source of information. B here says internet. Yes, internet is an electronic source of information because it is in a digital format. For you to access any information from the internet, you have to use electronic network. So it is an electronic source of information. Journal is not, it's a physical. Magazine also are physical, and newspaper too are physical. So the answer to this question is option B, internet. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 7. A process data is called dash. A. Communication, B. Correspondence, C. Documents, D. Information, and E. Letter. A process data is called dash. Now A here says communication. Communication simply means the exchange. Simply the exchange of information. Exchange of information. And communication is part of our daily lives. Like, it's very, very important in the office because every worker of the office or member of the office has to exchange information with one another. But the question says a process data. Now B here says correspondence. Now correspondence here simply means one with equivalence or something with equivalence. with equivalence or similarity Now documents are usually written. They're usually written records. Documents are usually written records of events. Now this is information. Information now is known as processed and organized data. Processed and organized data. That is facts that has been processed and organized. That is what information is. The data here is the raw fact. So now once this raw fact has been processed, it has undergone various stages of processing, and then it has been organized, we refer to it as information, no longer data. We refer to it as an information. It's now a vital piece of information. E here says letter. Letter simply means message. Maybe you want to give a message to somebody. That is what letter simply refers to. Letter simply refers to message. But the question says a processed data is called dash, and that is information. Information is a processed and organized data. That is raw fact that has undergone the processes. So, and that is information. D. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, Question 8. The following are factors affecting the location of government offices except A. Running cost, B. Safety of personnel, C. Size of organization, D. Social facilities, and E. Source of power. So we are asked to pick an option which is not one of the factors affecting the location of government offices. Take note, a government office. Now A here says running cost. Now I want you to understand that running cost is not a factor affecting the location of government office at all. Running costs do not affect the location of government offices. Now B says safety of personnel. Yes, wherever any governmental offices is going to be established, it is ensured that that place is safe for the workers who are going to work in such governmental offices. So the safety of personnel is actually very important in terms of the location of any governmental office. Size of organization also is a factor affecting the location. The size of the organization, that is how large this organization is, also affects the location of governmental offices, because depending on the size of organization, the space required for the construction of these governmental offices is actually important. So size of organization determines the location. Social facilities also affects location of governmental offices. Social facilities like water, because governmental offices has to be established in an environment or in a place where social facilities are well available. So it affects. And also source of power is very important. And it also affects the location of government offices. Is very important. Source of power is very, very important. So A here is the factor that do not affect. Running costs will not affect the location of government policies. No, it will not. And so A, running cost, is the answer. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, Question 9. A document sent by the buyer to the seller stating the full description and quality of goods required is known as A. Catalog, B. Debit note, C. Order, D. Performer invoice, and D. E. Quotation. So we are to pick an option which is described as a document sent by the buyer to the seller stating the full description and quality of goods required. Now A here says catalog. Now what is catalog? catalog simply refers to a book. Catalog is a book containing details of items currently being offered. For sale. Now this catalog is mostly used by companies, and this catalog is a book that contains details of items that are currently available for sale. Now B here says debit notes. Now debit note is a document which is usually created by a buyer. It is created by a buyer when returning goods received on credit. So that's what debit notes means. It's a document usually created by buyer, and this document is created when they are returning the goods that they received from a seller on credit. Now C says order. What is order? Order now is a document. Order is a document that is sent by the buyer. Document sent by the buyer to the seller. Stating the goods required. Now this order is a simple document that is created by a buyer. Now this order actually states the full description and quality of goods that is required by the buyer, and this document order is actually sent to the seller by the buyer. Now this is performer invoice. Now performer invoice is simply a preliminary bill of sale sent to buyers. This one is actually sent to buyers in advance of delivery of goods. So this is a preliminary bill. It is actually sent to the buyers. The seller sent this preliminary bill to the buyers. This performer invoice notifying them of their delivery of goods. Now E here says quotation. Now quotation is a document. That a seller provides to a buyer to offer goods or services at a staked price. So quotation is just simply a document that a seller provides to a buyer. This quotation is actually offered by a seller to a buyer to offer goods, that is notifying him of the goods and services that he can render at a particular price, at a staked price. Now the question says a document sent by buyer to seller stating the full description and quality of goods required, and that is option C, an order. I say it's a document sent by the buyer to the seller stating the goods required. So therefore option C is the correct answer. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 11. A standardized write-up to a branch of an organization meant to give account of activities in that branch is called dash reports. A. Accident. B. Administrative. C. Informal. D. Malpractice. And E. Routine. Now let's analyze each of these options to get out our answer. A here says accident report. Accident reports are reports that are actually issued. These are issued in case of an accident. That is when an accident occurs this report is actually given, describing what the accident. Now B here says administrative reports. Now administrative reports are reports. Administrative reports are reports that gives accounts. It gives accounts of all the activities occurring in an organization. That is, even if this organization has branches elsewhere, this report covers the activities occurring in this organization and its respective branches. So this report actually covers the activities of the branches of an organization, and it is used to analyze the Salesforce users' documents and pending approval requests in this organization. Now C here says informal reports. C says informal report. Now informal report is used for internal purposes, like for business, and it usually includes little or no research. So it's actually used for what? It's used for internal purposes. Internal purposes, like one's self purposes, like one's business, and usually includes little or no reports. Includes little or no research. No research. That's for informal reports. Now this is malpractice reports. Malpractice reports are reports concerned with professional negligence or incompetence. That is when one is negligent about his profession, when one is not competent in his profession. The reports given to this person is called malpractice reports. So it is reports concerned with professional negligence. Professional negligence. We call it malpractice report. Now routine report is also known as we call it a routine work. We can call it a routine work, and it is done at a period of time, like at a regular period of time. These reports are actually presented regularly. That's why it's called a routine report. In an organization, in an office, a routine report is a report that is actually presented regularly at a regular period of time. Now from our options here, you agree with me that option B is the correct answer to this question, which is described as standardized write-up to a branch of an organization meant to give account of activities in that branch. Because administrative reports, as I told you, gives account of all the activities occurring in an organization. So when an organization or its branch is asked to give an administrative report, it simply means that this organization should give account of all the activities that has been going on in such an organization. So therefore the answer to this question is option B, administrative reports. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I'm going to be solving Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 12. The scope of an investigation on which a report is to be written is called A. Administrative panel, B. Government white paper, C. Scope of reference, D. Subject matter, and E. Terms of reference. So we have to pick an option which is described as the scope of an investigation on which a report is to be written. And for us to do this, we have to analyze each of these options. And option A here says administrative panel. Now administrative panel are simply appointed, like they are panels appointed. They are actually appointed to decide. They are appointed to decide about complaints concerning certain issue. They decide complaints concerning certain issues in an organization. Now B here says government white paper. Now government white paper, it just simply refers to ways by which government present policies, preferences before it is introduced into legislation, and so therefore it allows public opinion. So I say government policies are the ways. They are ways. Government policies are ways. These are ways the government does introduce or present policy preferences. Represents policy preferences before it is introduced. Introduces what? Before it introduces legislation. In other words, it allows for what? Public opinion. So government white papers are methods that what allows for public opinion pertaining what certain policies that the government is about to what to present or to put into law. Now see here says scope of reference. Scope of reference. Now scope of reference refers to the program blocks in which an identifier can be referenced. It just simply refers to what? To the programs via which, that is through which, an identifier can be referenced. An identifier can be referenced. Now, outside the scope of reference, an identifier may not be defined at all, or may be defined what, or may even be defined differently. So once an identifier is outside the scope of reference, he might not even be identified. Now, DES is subject matter. Subject matter. Now, subject matter is the scope of an investigation on which a report is to be written. It is described as what? Scope of investigation. Scope of investigation on which a report is to be written. Is to be written. In other words, we can say subject matter is the what? Is the matter presented for consideration in discussion, investigation, thoughts, or study. So when we say subject matter, it simply refers to the what? To the matter, that is the central matter. The matter was presented for consideration in any discussion, in any investigation. So therefore, it refers to the scope of an investigation. Maybe an investigation is about to be made in an organization. Now the subject matter of that investigation is what? Is the scope of that investigation on which what the report is to be written. Then ES is terms of reference. Now term of reference is defined as what? The purpose and structure of a project. The purpose and structure of a project. Committee, meeting, or people that agree to work together. So the projects and structure of the purpose and structure of a project, of a committee, people who agree to work together, is referred to as what? Terms of reference. Now the question says the scope of an investigation on which a report is to be written is called, and you agree with me that it was option D, subject matter. That is the answer, because subject matter, like I told you, is what? Is the scope of an investigation on which a report is to be written. That is, it is the matter that is considered what? For discussion. Matter what? That is considered, presented for consideration in discussion, investigation. So that is what? Subject matter. So the answer to this question is option D. Option D. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 13. Receipts contains the following except A. Address of supplier, B. Amount in words and figure, C. Date of transaction, D. Quality of goods purchased, and E. Receiver's signature. So I ask to pick an option which is not contained in a receipt. Now what is a receipt? A receipt simply what? Is simply a document, that's a piece of paper, or an electronic document. Confirming that the seller received money from the purchaser. for the purchaser. It also includes the description of the items the buyer purchased. It includes the description of the items the buyer purchased. That is the number of the items the buyer purchased. Let's say the buyer purchased a radio. Now maybe purchased 2 radios. It should be stated in the receipt. And the question says receipt contains the following except. Now I'd like you to understand that the receipt contains several things. And this includes the address of the supplier. Receipt contains the address of the supplier, that is the person supplying these goods to be purchased. Its address is actually what's contained in the receipt. Also, the amounts in words and figures at which this goods is purchased is also what's contained in the receipt. Then the date of transaction, which is very important, is also contained in the receipt. And receiver signature, that is the buyer signature, is also contained. But then this is quality of goods purchased. No, you can't find the quality of goods purchased in a receipt. That is, it is never stated in a receipt that this is the quality of goods purchased. But the quantity of goods purchased is stated. So quantity of goods purchased is what is stated in a receipt. But then the quality is never stated in the receipt. So therefore, D is the answer to this question. Quality of goods purchased. It is not contained in a receipt. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day. I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 14. The document raised by sales personnel for return of damaged goods by customer is dash notes. A. Advice notes. B. Consignment notes. C. Credit notes. D. Debit notes. And E. Delivery notes. Now let's briefly look at each of these options to know what the answer. A says advice notes. Now, advice note is a document issued by a supplier of goods that advises the customer that the goods have been sent. So what I say that it's a document. Advice note is a document issued by a supplier. So the document issued by a supplier of goods that advises the customer that the goods have been sent. So this is for advice notes. Now BS is what consignment notes. Now consignment note simply is a document prepared by a consignor and countersigned by the carrier as a proof of receipt of consignment for delivery at the destination. So consignment note is a document. It is also a document that is prepared by a consignor. And countersigned by the carrier. As a proof of receipt of consignments. As a proof of receipts of consignments for delivery at destination. This is what consignment notes. Now C here says what? C says credit notes. Now credit note is a document given by a sales personnel to a buyer who has returned goods or due to an error in already issued invoice. So a credit note is also a document that is given by a sales person. As a sales personnel now, given by a sales personnel to a buyer who has returned goods. Now the buyer returned the goods. Who has returned goods? Or due to what? Or due to error. Due to error in an already issued invoice. That is maybe due to error in an invoice that has been issued to this buyer. So a credit note is a document given by a sales personnel to a buyer maybe for the return of what, of damaged goods, or due to an error in what, in invoice issued, in invoice already issued. Now DS is what, debit notes. Now debit notes is a document created by buyer when returning goods received on credits. This is just a what, a document. It is created by buyer, created by a buyer who is returning goods when returning goods received on credits. When returning goods received on credits. So this is for debit notes. Now a delivery note is a document that is included with a shipment of goods sent out to a consumer. Now when goods are being sent out to a consumer, maybe what, shipping of goods. Now the notes that was accompanying what, this shipment of these goods is known as what, a delivery note. So we say it's a document. A document included. This document is usually what included. That is, delivery note is a document included with the shipment of goods to what, to a consumer. With the shipment or transfer or transportation of goods to a consumer. So that is what, delivery note. Now you agree with me that what, the correct answer to this question is what, is option C, credit notes, because they say the documents raised by sale personnel for return of damaged goods by the customer is dash notes. And like I told you, I say credit notes is what, the documents given by a sale personnel to a buyer. And the question says documents raised by sale personnel. So this document is actually given to a buyer by sale personnel who has returned damaged goods, or maybe it was due to an error in what, invoice already issued. So option C, credit note, is the answer to this question. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. And welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 15. The best arrangement and effective use of available space in order to provide efficient services by the staff is known as A. Office layout, B. Office procedure, C. Organizational chart, D. Organizational strategy, and E. Organizational structure. Now let's analyze each of these options to get our answer. Now A here says office layout. Now office layout simply refers to the arrangement. This is the arrangement. Refers to the arrangement of equipment within available space. Within available space to provide efficient services. To provide efficient services. Now B here says office procedure. Now office procedure is simply refers to the sequence in which certain operations are carried out in words in an organization. That lists what is done. It simply refers to as what is done, when, how, and where it is done in the organization. Where it is done in the organization. So like I told you, I say what? It is a sequence in which certain operations are carried out in this organization. Now C here says what? Organizational charts. This is also known as organogram. We call it an organogram. And this organizational chart is just a diagram that shows the structure of an organization and the relationship and relative ranks of its parts. So this diagram is a diagram that just what? It shows the structure of an organization. Structure of an organization, its various parts and ranks. Now D here says organizational strategy. Now this is the sum of actions a company intends to take to achieve their what? Their long-term goal. These are actions, the strategies, they are actions that what? That companies take to achieve their goal. To achieve their goal. Then E says organizational structure. Now organizational structure simply defines to what? The activities such as tasks, allocation and coordination and vision that are directed towards the achievement of what organizational aims. That's organizational what structure. The activities such as task allocation and coordination that are directed towards achievement. So activity directed towards achievement. That's what we call what organizational what structure. Now from the option you will see that what A, organization office layout is the answer to this question. That is, it is the what arrangement of equipment, that is using the what available space, to provide efficient services. And the question says the best arrangement and effective use of available space in order to provide efficient services by staff is known as dash, and that is office layouts, option A. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I'll be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 16. A check can be stalled when it is presented for payment after dash month. A4, B5, C6, D3 and E2 months. Now, what is a stale check? A stale check is a check that is presented to be cashed or deposited at a bank 6 months or more after the date it was written. Now, so a stale check is a check that is presented to be cashed or deposited at a bank. Now, the minimum requirement or the minimum time is 6 months or more. Now, the question says a check can be stale when it is presented for payment after 6 months. And that is option C, 6 months. Thank you and God bless you. And subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 17. Unity of command as one of the essential principles of organization means A. Responsibility should be commensurated with authority. B. That employees should receive orders from the superior. C. The breakdown of complex job into several parts. D. The extent to which the authority is concentrated at the top of the organization. And E. The number of employees a manager can effectively manage. Now the concept we're looking here is what we're looking at here is unity of command. And like we say, unity of command is an essential principle of good organization. It plays a major role in efficient and effective mobilization of team in response to what incident. Now, what is unity of command? Unity of command is a management principle, very essential principle, a management principle that establishes a hierarchy. It establishes a hierarchy where a subordinate reports, that is like a junior staff, where a subordinate reports or is only responsible to a single superior, directly above their own position. Now this is what we call unity of command. So it's a very essential management principle that establishes that there is a hierarchy, that is a subordinate, a junior staff reports or is responsible to his superior, that is his direct superior, and then this is superior also is also responsible or we also give reports to his own direct superior, and that is what we call unity of command. Now the question says unity of command as one of the essential principles of a good organization means A. Responsibility should be commensurate with authority. No. B. That employees should receive orders from the superior. Yes, it's correct. That is what they are responsible to their direct superior. So therefore, because they are responsible to their direct superior, they receive orders only from their superior. Then C. The breakdown of complex job into several parts. No. D. The extent to which authority is concentrated at the top of the organization. No. And E says the number of employees a manager can effectively manage. No, which is wrong. So the answer to this question is option B. As employees should receive orders from the superior. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 18. An office equipment used in making holes on paper is called A. Binding machine, B. Office pin, C. Perforator, D. Scissors, and E. Stapling machine. Now let's check the uses of each of these machines so we can ascertain which of these is the right answer. Now A says binding machine. Now binding machine is simply used to bind professional documents, or sales documents for sales materials. Then B. Office pin. Now office pin are short pins. They are short pins that are used to fasten or hold papers on board or wall. Now C says perforator. Now perforator are used to make holes on paper. They are used to create or make holes on paper. Now D says scissors. Like we know, scissors is used for what? For cutting. It's used for cutting mostly papers. And then E says stapling machine. Now stapling machine inserts staples into paper to hold them or to fasten them together. Into paper to hold them together. And from this you will see that what the machine or office equipment described above here is what the perforator. That is, perforator is used to make holes on paper. It's used to make holes on paper, and that is option C. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 19. Files and other important official documents are safely stored in A. Bookshelves, B. Drums, C. Filing cabinets, D. Sacks, and E. Trolleys. Now we're asked to find what the answer, which is described as the place where what files and other important official documents are saved in the office. Now bookshelves, this is a place where what books are kept. Books are kept in the bookshelves. Important books are kept in the bookshelves, but are not stored there. They're just kept there, maybe for use, but are not stored. Now B. Drums. Drums is not used for storing what files and other important official documents. D says sacks, which is wrong, and E says trolley. Trolleys is not used. Then C says filing cabinet. Yes, filing cabinet is the correct answer to this question. Filing cabinet is defined as an office furniture. It's described as an office furniture used to store paper documents. Used to store paper documents in file folders. So filing cabinet is found in the office and is used to store what important official documents. So the answer to this question is actually option C. Thank you, and should subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be solving Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 20. The following facts are to be ascertained before purchasing office equipment except A. Attractive colors, B. Availability of spare parts and technicians, C. Cost of installation, D. Its essence in the office, E. The standard of the equipment. So let's pick an option which is not a fact that is to be ascertained before purchasing any office equipment. Now, it is important that when purchasing any office equipment, we know what we are able to ascertain that there is a spare parts. Now, option B says availability of spare parts and technicians. We must be able to ascertain that this is spare parts. That is, if any part of this machine or this equipment gets spoiled or broken, at least it should be replaceable. And we should ensure that there's a person, that is a technician, that specializes in this equipment that can help. C say cost of installation. It's also important we would take note of the cost of installation. So it is a fact to be ascertained. This says its essence in the office. Yes, before purchasing any office equipment, we must know its essence, that is its usefulness in the office. And E says the standard of the equipment. Is also a fact to be ascertained, because every equipment to be purchased must be of good quality and good standard. So the standard of the equipment is actually important. It is a fact to be ascertained. A here now says attractive colors. Attractive color is not actually a fact to be ascertained. That is, it is not really important to check out for the colors before purchasing any office equipment, because the color does not add to any value to this equipment. So therefore, the answer to this question is option A. It is not a fact to be ascertained. It is not a fact, and that is the answer. Thank you and God bless you, and sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 21. A customer can make payments in the post office with the use of dash. A. Credit card, B. Credit transfer, C. Direct debit, D. Money order, and E. Standing order. Now, the question says a customer can make payments in the post office with the use of dash. Now, I want you to understand that making of payments in the post office simply means making a payment to a person. That is, a payer is trying to pay a payee. Now we are asked that this can be done using dash. Now let's analyze each of these options and their uses. A here says credit card. Now credit card is a payment card that is issued to user as a system of payments. Is a payment card. Credit card is a payment card. It's usually issued to users by banks, or some companies can issue a credit card to users as a system of payments, and it allows the cardholder to pay for goods and services based on the holder's promises to pay for them. So this basically allows the cardholder to pay for goods and services based on the holder's promise to pay for them. Then B here says credit transfer. Now credit transfer is a payment transaction by which a payment services provider transfers funds to a payee's account against a payee's order, and the payer and the payee can be the same person. That is, in terms of credit transfer rights, it is a kind of payment transaction whereby a payment services provider transfer funds. A payment services provider. Now, payment services provider can be your bank. For instance, a payment services provider transfer funds now to a payee's account. to a payee's account against a payer's order. And in this case, both the payee and the payer can be the same person. Yes, can be the same person. Now see here, it says was direct debits. Now direct debit is an instruction to your bank to allow someone else to take money from your account, usually as part of a regular arrangement. So it's an instruction. The direct debit is an instruction to your bank. An instruction to your bank to allow or to authorize someone else to take money from your accounts, usually as part of regular arrangements. That is, you are aware is an arrangement made between you and the bank, usually as a part of regular arrangements. Now this can either be payments for utilities or bills. That was called direct debit arrangements. Payments for utilities and service companies allows for direct debit. That is, you're not required to you've already made this arrangement with your bank that this person is allowed to take money from your account, maybe monthly, as in payment of for utilities. Now money order, that's option D. Option D is what? Money order. Now what is money order? Now money order is a payment order for a pre-specified amount of money. Payment order for a pre-specified amount of money. This is a payment order. That's money order. Now the payment order for a pre-specified amount of money. That is, payment and money order simply means that it's like a financial instrument allowing individual named on the order to receive a specified amount of cash on demand. Take for instance now, maybe I as an individual or I as a company now, I prepare a money order, because money order is a financial instrument. I prepare a money order now. Now me being the name on this order will receive a pre-specified amount, that is a particular amount which is specified on the order. Maybe I am to collect 2,000 naira. Now it is specified on this money order that anybody that is coming to pay will receive this money order from me and pay as expected, and that is money order. Now money order is a very very more trusted than even personal check. It's a financial instrument that is even more trusted than a personal check, and money order can be used to make payments in a post office. Because when a company prepare a money order, or an individual prepare a money order, a customer can just simply come to the post office, pick this money order, and make the required payments. So money order can be used to make payments in the post office. Now here says standing order. Now standing order is an instruction a bank account holder gives to his bank to pay a certain amount to a payee at regular interval. So in terms of standing order, a payer gives instruction to his bank to pay a payee, that is to transfer money to this payee's account, to another person's account at regular interval. I will call it a standing order at regular interval. So now from this, you agree with me that option D is the answer to this question, money order, because a company or an individual can simply prepare a money order, thereby allowing a customer to make payments based on the amount specified on this money order. So the answer to this question is option D, money order. Thank you and God bless you, and share subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 22. Which of the following is not a sale document? A. Catalog, B. Order, C. Price list, D. Quotation, and E. Year planner. Now, what are sale documents? Sale documents simply refers to what? Documents. Sales documents are documents used for sales transactions. They are used for sales transactions between two or more parties. Between two or more parties. Now we have what various types of sales documents, ranging from your from the legal entry to your catalog to your order, your price list, your quotation, and so on. Now the question says, which of the following is not a sale document? Now all these are sale documents except what? Option E, year planner. Year planner is not a sale document. Now I will tell you why catalog is a sale document. Now catalog is a sale document because it consists of what? Printed pamphlets giving a description of goods offered for sale. And like I said a sale document are documents that are used for what? Sales transaction. So a catalog is a sale document because what? It contains printed pamphlets giving a description of goods offered for sale. Giving a description of goods offered for sale as a catalog, and because of this, catalog is a sale document. Now B says order. Now order is a statement sent by the buyer to the seller stating the full description and quantity of goods required. So it's just like a statement or a document sent to a seller by a buyer stating the full description and quantity of goods required. So therefore order is a sale document because it's used for what? Sales transaction. Now C here says price list. Now price list contains a short description. Price list contains a short description and current price of goods offered for sale. It contains short description and current price of goods offered for sale. So therefore price list is a sale document. Now D here says quotation. Now quotation is a document prepared by seller for a particular order. So actually prepared by a seller for a particular order. A particular order. Showing what? Showing the current price. Showing current price and terms of trade. So therefore quotation is a sale document. Now E is year planner. Remember I told you that year planner is not a sale document, and this is because what? Year planner is a document. It's a document used to plan one's yearly, weekly, monthly activities. Used to plan one's activities. So therefore it is not a it is not a sale document. So the answer to this question is option E, year planner. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be solving Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 23. Which of the following is a store document? A. Bin card, B. Letter of inquiry, C. Order, D. Quotation, and E. Trade journal. So we are asked to pick an option which is a store document. Now store documents includes bin card. Bin cards are store documents. Store ledger card. We also have the store requisition. Store requisition and goods received notes. Goods received notes. So all these are store documents. Now A says bin card. Like I said, store documents includes bin card, so definitely A is a store document, bin card. And this is because it shows the details of information about goods that are kept in store. It shows the details or the detailed information. It shows detailed information about goods kept in store. Now, letter of inquiry, order, and quotation are they are sale documents. They are sale document. That is, they are documents that are used for they are used for sale transaction. So letter of inquiry, order, and quotations are sale documents. They are used for for sale transaction between two or more parties. They are not store documents. Now E here says trade journal. Now trade journal is where you record and review daily trades for better output and future reference. So therefore trade union also is not, trade journal is not a store document. And so the only store document in this option is option A, that is bin card, because it shows the detailed information about goods kept in store. So the answer to this question is option A, bin card. Thank you and God bless you, and should subscribe to the channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 24. In an organization, dash department or unit is responsible for filing a suit. A. Administrative, B. Human relations, C. Legal, D. Marketing, and E. Personnel. So now we are to pick an option that is a department of an organization which is solely responsible for filing a suit. Filing a suit means, yes, simply means making legal suit. Filing a suit means making like a legal issue, a legal issue in court. Now we are asked to pick an option that is responsible, that is a department which is responsible for the ability or the sole responsibility of taking legal actions for an organization. Now A here says administrative. Now administrative department is the department responsible for coordinating. They coordinate all other departments in the organization. Now B here says human relations. Now human relations and personnel department are the same thing. They play the same role. That is, human relation or personnel department, they actually play the same role, and they are responsible for they are in charge of recruiting, training, promotion, and the dismissal of employees in an organization. So that is the what? So responsibility of the human relations or personnel department. Now C here says the legal department. Now legal department, this is the department that handles all legal matter that concerns what? The organization. They are the one what's responsible for all legal matters that concerns the organization. So in other words, they are responsible for what? For filing suits. They are responsible for filing suits. That is, they are responsible for taking legal action concerning the organization. They represent the organization at law courts on all court cases, provides legal services and advice to the organization, prepare legal correspondence or reports as required from time to time, and supervises the review, negotiation, and drafting of major contracts and tender documents. So that is the job of the legal department. Now this is marketing. Marketing department is responsible for the selling of products of the organization. Responsible for marketing, selling the products of the organization. So that is the also responsibility of the marketing department. They organize sales promotion and respond to consumers' inquiries. They sell the products or services to consumers and preparing quotations or estimates for consumers. Now, E says personal department. Like I told you, I say personal department is the same as human relations department, and they are responsible for the training, recruiting, promotions, and dismissal of employees. Now, you agree with me that the answer to this question is option C, legal department. Legal departments are the one concerned with the legal matter that concerns the organization. That is, they are responsible for any legal action that concerns this organization. And like you know, filing a suit is a legal action. So therefore, the answer to this question is option C, legal department. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 25. The following are qualities of a receptionist except A. Confidence, B. Courtesy, D. Flippancy, C. Flippancy, D. Neatness, and E. Politeness. Now, who is a receptionist? Who is a receptionist? Now, a receptionist is a person. Receptionist is a person that welcomes and directs visitors. Welcomes and directs visitors in an organization. Now, their work is usually performed at the front desk of an organization called the reception, and in most cases they are the first business contact that a person meets in an organization. In most cases, receptionists, they are the first business contacts a person meets in an organization. And so therefore, for the effective run of an organization, a receptionist must possess good characters and good qualities. Now the question says the following are qualities of a receptionist except. Now A says confidence. Now confidence is a good quality of a receptionist. That is, it's one of the quality of a receptionist. A receptionist should have should have right attitude to work. It should have right attitude to work, and must be confident in his or her duty. Must be confident in order to what? In order to tackle every difficult situation. So confidence of a receptionist enables them to what? Tackle every difficult situation. Now B here says what? Courtesy. Courtesy is also what? A quality of a receptionist. A receptionist must be what? Must be cautious, cheerful, and have a pleasant speaking voice. Now D here says neatness. Neatness is also a what? Quality of a receptionist, because it is ensured and compulsory that a good receptionist must always dress neatly and smartly. Now E says politeness. Yes, politeness is also a quality of a receptionist. A receptionist must be what? Must be respectful, honest, and truthful at all time. Now C here says flippancy. Now flippancy here just simply means what? Flippancy simply means lack of respect. Lack of respect or seriousness. Lack of respect or seriousness. And this is not a what? It's not a quality of a receptionist at all. Because what? A receptionist must be polite, must be respectful, cautious, truthful, and must be what? Must be confident in his or her work. He must be tactful in order to what? In order to solve every difficult situation. So flippancy, which is lack of respect or seriousness, is not a quality of receptionist at all. So the answer to this question is option C, flippancy. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 26. The section or unit of a department in an organization that handles secret and vital records is called A. Bursary, B. Mailroom, C. Post office, D. Reception, and E. Registry. Now, what is a bursary? Now, a bursary are responsible for all financial transactions in any department. So bursary are concerned with what? All financial transaction, in any department. That is the work of the what? Bursary department or the bursary units in the department. So bursary unit is concerned with what? Financial transactions. Now B says what? Mail room. B says the mail room. Now mailroom is a room used for handling incoming and outgoing mail in an organization. It's concerned with what? Concerned with handling of incoming and outgoing mails in an organization. That is, they process mails and store mail in an organization. In an organization. Now, C say post office. Post office. Now, a post office is responsible for the collection, processing, transmission, and delivery of mail. They are responsible for the what? Collection, processing, transmission, and delivery of mail. Then CD says what? Reception. And the reception is an area or room in an organization where visitors or guests are received, or directed, or where appointments are booked. Now E here says what? Registry. Now registry is concerned with the collection of all the official documents relating to organization. So registry is concerned with what? The collection or the storage of all official documents related to an organization. Relating to an organization. Now the question says the section or unit of a department in an organization that handles secret and vital records. Now these secret and vital records are known as what? Official documents. Like we know, official documents or documents pertaining to what? To an organization are very what? Secret and vital. And the unit responsible for the what? Handling of these secret and vital records is the what? Is the registry. And that is option E, the registry. Thank you and God bless you. And sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 27. For the disposal of unwanted documents, dash machine is used. A. Fixing machine, B. Franking machine, C. Shredding machine, D. Stamping machine, and E. Stapling machine. So the question says for the purpose of disposal of unwanted documents, dash machine is used. Now we have to know the uses of the following machines for us to pick our answer. We must understand the uses of the following machines given. Now A says what? Fixing machine. Now fixing machine are used to fix what? Stones on fabrics. Actually this fixing machine, you find this fixing machine in what? In fabric industries. In fabric industries. They are used to what? Fix stones. They are used to fix stones on fabrics or even on paper. Then B says franking machine. Now franking machine is a postal what? Franker. We call it a postal franker. Why? This is because what? It is used to print on an envelope the design of a postage stamp. It is used to what? Used to print design of postage stamp on an envelope. That is the franking machine. Now C here says what? The shredding machine. Now the shredding machine is a motorized machine. It is a motorized machine. Shredding machine is a motorized machine that helps in reducing documents and papers to strips or pieces. That's what reduces documents or paper to what? To pieces. It reduces them to pieces. Now, this shredding machine, it helps to what? Render documents useless. That is, it makes the documents in such a way that what? They can no longer be recognized by anyone or can no longer be used. That is, if you have a document that you don't want others to see, or you have a document that you want to render useless, you don't want these documents to get to another hand, you simply use the shredding machine to reduce these documents into pieces so that it cannot be recognized. Now this is what? Stamping machine. Now this stamping machine is a metal work machine that is used to to shape or cut metal. It is used to shape or cut metal. The stamping machine is a metal work machine. And E is a stapling machine. Stapling machine is simply used to hold papers together by introducing staples, metal staples, used to hold or fasten paper together. Now the question says for the disposal of unwanted document, dash machine are used. You agree with me that what? C is the answer to this question, shredding machine, because shredding machine we render what? A paper useless. That is, if you don't want a paper anymore, if a document is now unwanted, you simply use the shredding machine to reduce this paper into what? Pieces. Into pieces so that it cannot be recognized, so that this official document cannot get to a wrong hand. So you simply use the shredding machine to cut them into pieces and then dispose them. So shredding machine is the answer to this question, and that is option C. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 28. Incoming mails of an organization are recorded in A or an A. Dispatch book, B. Inward correspondence book, C. Postage book, D. Receipts book, and E. Visitors book. Now, let's check out the uses of this book so we can fully ascertain the answer to this question. A here says dispatch book. Now, dispatch book is a logbook. Dispatch book is a logbook used to track time. Used to track time, events, and details of calls for services. And details and other information about call for service. That's the dispatch book. So it's a logbook used to track time, events, details, and other information about call for service. Now this is what the inward correspondence book. Now, inward correspondence book is used to record incoming mails. They are used to record incoming mails in any organization. Now, this is the postage book. Now, the postage book shows the address, reference number, and cost of postage. It shows address, reference number, and cost of postage. Now, receipt book. This is a book containing forms to be used in giving receipts. For payments. That's a receipt book. And a visitor's book is also a book or a digital document. It can either be a book or digital documents in which people who visit an organization write their names and address. In which people who visit an organization write their names and address. Now, the question says incoming mails of an organization are recorded in B. Inward correspondence book. Remember, I said inward correspondence book is a book used to record what's incoming mails. This inward simply means what's incoming, and this correspondence here simply means what's written communications like reports, circulars, letters, memoranda, telegrams, notes, postcards, emails, etc. So therefore, incoming mails are recorded in an inward correspondence book, and that is option B. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 29. In a big firm, correspondence are handled by special staff known as A. Dispatch officer, B. Mail clerks, C. Mail keepers, D. Parcel recorders, and E. Record keepers. Now, in a big firm, correspondence are handled by special staff known as, that's the question. Now, what are correspondence? Or what is a correspondence? Now, correspondence is any written communication. Any written communication. Any written communication like reports, circulars, letters, memoranda, etc. and so on. Now, the question says correspondence are handled by special staff known as. Now, for us to pick our answer, let's look at the uses or the function of each of the following staffs. Now, dispatch officer, which is A, is They are responsible for bringing necessary what? Assistance or material to people in need. They're responsible for bringing necessary materials or assistance. Then B says what? Mail clerks. Now mail clerks are responsible for the handling of letters and packages. Letters and packages. They're responsible for the handling of letters and packages. That is, they're responsible for handling what? Correspondence. Now this is parcel recorders. Now these parcel recorders are responsible for what? Recording. They record what? Parcel received or sent in an organization. And E is record keepers. These ones are concerned with what? With the provision of secure record storage. Secure record storage or documents management. That is their job. Documents management. Now the question says correspondence are handled by special staff known as B. Mail clerks. Mail clerks are responsible for the what? For the handling. That the ones that are concerned with the handling of letters, memorandums, packages, any form of communication, that is correspondence in an organization, in any big firm, is actually handled by the mail clerks, and that is option B. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 30. When writing or drawing with hand on stencils, a special pen known as dash is used. A. Biro, B. Cutting, C. Fountain, D. Light, and E. Stylus. Now before we can answer this question, what is a stencil? Now stencil is a piece of material. Stencil is a piece of material that has lettering or design, that has lettering or design cut out and is used as a guide in making your what? In making your design. Used as a guide in making design or what? In lettering. So that was stencil is. Pattern, design, or print produced. So now the question says when writing or drawing with hand on stencil, a special pen is known as dash is used. Now the special pen used for what? When writing on a stencil, that is used to make lettering or designs on a stencil, is the fountain pen. Now what is a fountain pen? A fountain pen is a pen with what? With reservoir. Is a pen with reservoir of ink or cartridge containing ink, which flows what? Continuously. Which flows continuously. That is a fountain what? Pen. So fountain pen is a pen used when writing or drawing on a what? On a stencils. Fountain pen is a pen used. Stylus pen here is a what? Is a pen used on touch screen. We use stylus pen on touch screen, like your Android phones. That is where what? Stylus pen is used. Then light pen is a what? Is a computerized pen that is used to display or modify, used to make or modify what? Images. It is used to make or modify drawing. It's a computerized pen usually used in the computer. Then cutting pen. Cutting pen are pen used to what? Are usually used to cut materials. Cut materials for cutting. And then biro, the common what? Ball, we call it ball pen, it's also known as ball pen. It was dispenses ink. Dispenses ink over a metal ball at a point. at a point. But the pen used for what writing on a stencil is the fountain pen, because what it contains what reservoir of ink, cartridge of ink, by which ink flows what continuously, and it is used for what, for lettering. So the answer to this question is option C, fountain pen. Thank you and God bless you, and sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I'll be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 31. The payment system where wages are paid higher than the normal payment for doing an extra work is called A. Commission bonus, B. Flat rate, C. Piece rate, D. Premium bonus, and E. Time rate. Now, there are different forms by which what wages are paid. And the question says the payment system where wages are paid higher than the normal payments for what doing extra work is called dash. Then for us to pick the option, let's analyze each of these options to know the correct answer. Now option A says commission bonus. Now commission bonus is simply based on the total number of sales made within a given period of time. That is, commission bonus is based on what? It is based on the total number of sale made within a given period of time. Made within a given period of time. That is, the higher the sale, the higher the commission, and vice versa. So commission bonus is just for this wage is simply based on the total number of sales. The more the sell, the more the commission paid, and the lower the sale, the lower the commission. Now B here says flat rate. Flat rate. Now flat rate, in terms of flat rate, there's a fixed amount of wages to some categories of casual workers. There's a fixed amount. A fixed amount is being paid to categories of casual workers. To categories of casual workers who were employed at the same time. Who were employed at the same time. Who were employed at the same time with same skill and with equal estimate output per period. With same skill and equal output. So we call this flat rates. The type of payment whereby a fixed amount is given to categories, group of workers that were employed at the same time, providing the same skill and equal outputs at a period of time. Now see here says piece rate. Piece rate. Now piece rate is the amount received or paid based on based on the work done. That is, it is equal to the work done. The amount paid or received must be equal to the work done. That is the concept of piece rate. That is, amount paid or received is equal to the work done by the worker. That's piece rate. Now this is premium bonus. Now premium bonus here, wages are paid. In terms of premium bonus, the wages are paid based on a standard time allocated to a specific job. That's in terms of premium bonus. So these wages are actually paid based on a standard time allocated to a specific job. And in this system, every time saved attracts a bonus payment. That is, when an extra work is done, it attracts bonus payments because all the work is done at a standard time. Now when a worker goes extra mile to save time, it attracts what? A bonus, and that is why it is called premium bonus. Now E here says time rates. Time rates attract what? Attracts a given amount. In terms of time rates, it attracts a given amount based on the time of the job. That is based on time taken to complete the job. It can be what? It can be based on hours, can be based on minutes or daily. So there's a particular amount that's been paid based on the time taken to complete this job. Now the question says the payment system where wages are paid higher than the normal payments for doing an extra work is called, and that is option D, premium bonus. Because in terms of premium bonus, when time is saved or when the worker goes extra mile to do the job outside the standard time, that is saving time, it attracts an extra bonus. So the pay will be higher than the normal payment because an extra work is being done by this worker, and that is premium bonus, option D. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 32. Which of the following is not an importance of office procedure? It's A, increases energy, B, provides easy access to documents, C, reduces fatigue, D, reduces wastage, and E, saves time. So we are asked for the importance of office practice and office procedure. Now, what is office procedure? Office procedure simply refers to the ways. It refers to the ways every organization carry out their business activities. It simply refers to what every organization do, how they do it, when they do it, and how they do these things, and that is office procedure. And this office procedure has several importance. It's very important in an organization. Now A here says, the question says we should pick an option which is not an importance of office procedure. Now option A says increases energy. Now office procedure do not increase energy at all. It do not increase energy. B says provide easy access to documents. Yes, office procedure provides easy access to get documents because it enables these documents to be easily located. C says reduces fatigue. Yes, office procedure helps to reduce fatigue, and it also helps to reduce wastage. And also save time and energy. It saves time and energy, but it does not increase energy. It saves time and it saves energy. It reduces fatigue by saving energy, reduces wastage, and provides easy access to documents. But then office procedure do not increase energy. And so therefore option A is the answer to this question, because it is not an importance of office procedure. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 33. The day-to-day activities of public services are carried out by A, administrators, B, auxiliary staffs, C, clerical staff, D, executive officers, and E, professionals. Now, who are the administrators? Now, the administrators are those that provide administrative support for the smooth running of a business organization. So the administrators are those that gives administrative support to the smooth running of a business or administration or a public service. Now the auxiliary staff are mostly referred to as volunteers. They are mostly referred to as volunteers. They provide help. That is, they help in various activities in the public service, but they are not this one with what the sole responsibility of carrying out the day-to-day activities. Now C says what? Clerical staffs. Now clerical staffs are those concerned with what? With the routine duties of in an office. That is, they are concerned with the routine duties of a public service or business organization. That is, they are the one with the sole responsibility of carrying out the day-to-day activities in a public service. That is what the work of the clerical staff. Now this is executive officers. Executive officers are those concerned with what? Making major corporate decision and managing of overall operations of an organization. So this is the job of the executive officers. Theirs is just to make major corporate decisions concerning any organization. Now professionals, these are those professionals simply refers to those that are skilled in their profession. We call them professionals because they are skilled. They are extremely skilled. That is, they have all the skill required in their professions. Now the question says the day-to-day activities of public service are carried out by C. Clerical staff. They are concerned with the routine duties of any organization. Clerical staff are the staffs or are the people or workers concerned with the routine duties of a public service. That is, the day-to-day activities of this public service is carried out by the clerical staffs, and that is option C, which is the answer to this question. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 34. A formal document that provides account of an investigated occurrence is referred to as A. Letter, B. Memo, C. Order, D. Report, and E. Seminar. Now, a letter is actually used when writing from one company to another. When writing from one company to another, or for correspondence between business organization. For correspondence between business organizations. That is a letter. Now, a memo is a communication sent from one department. This is a communication sent from one department to another, or one branch to another in the same company, or one branch to another in the same company. You can see letter. When we discuss letter, we say letter is used to is a writing form of communication between companies, that is from one company to another company, or with one correspondence between two business organizations. But in terms of memo now, it's just a communication between department or branch in the same company. And we also refer to memo as a note to assist the memory. Now C here says order. Now order is just a statement. Order is a statement, or you can call it a document sent by the buyer to the seller, now stating full description and quantity of goods required. Stating full description and quantity of goods required. So that is an order. Now this is reports. Now reports are statements. Reports are statements giving accounts. They are statements giving accounts of events which help in effective management process and decision making. So report is like a statement that gives account of what every occurrence in an organization. It gives account of all the events that has occurred in an organization for easy decision making and for effective management process. Now E here says seminar. Seminar simply means conference or meeting. Conference or meeting for discussion or for training. For discussion or training. Now, you agree with me that this question, a formal document that provides account of an investigated occurrence, is referred to as what? A report, option D. Because a report is a statement that gives account of events that has occurred in an organization for effective management process and decision making. So therefore, when an investigation is done on various occurrences in an organization, it is a report that gives this account of this event that has occurred. So therefore, the answer to this question is option D, reports. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I'll be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 35. The design of a place where clerical activities are carried out is classified into groups and dash layouts. A. Equipment. B. Office. C. Process. D. Staff. And E. Workers. Now I want you to understand that this space here actually is made for for office layout. That is option B, and this is because office layout is simply defined as the determination and arrangement of human and material resources based on the available floor space. So therefore, the design of a place where clerical activities, now a place where clerical activities occur is known as an office. Now the design of this office can actually be classified into groups and office layouts, because the design of a place actually depends on the office layout. That is, it actually depends on the arrangement of the human and material resources based on the available space in the office, which is the office layout. So the design of a place where clerical activities are carried out is classified into groups and office layouts. So the answer to this question is option B, office layout, because office layouts play a major role in design of an office, and that is option B. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 36. Performance appraisal of all staff in an organization is the function of dash department. A. Accounts department. B. Legal. C. Personnel. D. Purchasing. And E. Sales. Now, like we know, in an organization we have several departments in this organization, and each of these departments has their own major role. Now the question says performance appraisal of all staff in an organization is a function of which department? Now A here says accounts department. Now accounts departments are concerned with They are concerned with all financial transactions or financial transaction in the organization. Now B says what? Legal department. Now legal department handles all legal matters. They are concerned with all what? Legal matters. That is filing of suits or settling of legal matters or cases between what? Any organizations. Legal matters that concern the organization. That's the function of the what? Legal department. Now C says what? Personnel department. Now personnel department is the department in charge of recruiting. They're in charge of recruiting, training, promotion, and dismissal of employee in an organization, and it's also what? Take charge of all staff matters. So the personnel department are those who are that take charge. Their sole responsibility is what? To take charge of all staff matters, be it recruitment, be it training, be it promotion or dismissal. It is what? It is the function of the personnel department. Now this is purchasing department. Purchasing departments are just concerned with what? With the buying of raw materials required for the what? By the organization. So they're the one that purchase the raw materials, stationery, equipment for the organization. Then sale department. Sale department is solely concerned for the what? Sale and distribution. Sale and distribution of products to the what? To the different regions. So that is the job of the sale department, to different regions. Now, the question says performance appraisal of all staff in an organization is a function of dash department. Now remember I told you that personnel department is concerned with what? All staff matters. So everything regarding to staff, any staff matter at all in an organization is the job or the duty of the what? Of the personnel department. So they are responsible for the recruiting, the training, the promotion, dismissal of staffs or employee. So therefore performance appraisal of staff is the function of the personnel department, and that is option C. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 37. Procurement of materials for organizational use is handled by dash departments: A. Finance department, B. Marketing department, C. Personnel department, D. Production department, and E. Purchasing department. So we are asked what? Pick an answer. Which is the department responsible for the procurement, that is responsible for the purchase of materials required for an organization. Now A says finance department. Now finance department are concerned with what? With all financial transactions. They are concerned with all financial transactions. So I say finance department, they are concerned with what? Every financial transactions in the organization. So they are responsible for collecting money from debtors and also paying what? The creditors. Now B says what? Marketing department. Now marketing department is responsible for the selling of products of the organization. They are responsible for what? Selling of products of the organization. Now C says personnel department. Now personnel department is responsible for what? For the recruitment, training, promotion, and dismissal of employees. That is, their sole responsibility is to what? Is to the what? Matters pertaining to the what? Pertaining to staffs. Now this is production what? Department. Production department. Now, production department is responsible for converting inputs into outputs through the stages of production. They're responsible for what? Converting inputs into outputs through the stages of production process. Or the actual changing of raw material into finished goods. Now, E says purchasing department. Now, purchasing department is the department responsible for buying. They're responsible for the what? Buying or purchasing of raw materials, stationery, and equipment for the organization. So therefore, the answer to this question is option E, purchasing departments, because their sole responsibility is to what? Is to procure or to purchase materials for organizational use. And that is the purchasing department, option E. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I'm going to be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 38. Which of the following is not a courier service company in Nigeria? A. DHL, B. EMS, C. FEDEX, that's FedEx, and D. Nitel, and E. UPS. Now, what are courier service? Courier service company are those company. These are companies that are responsible for what? For delivery services. That is, the delivery what? Services. They help to deliver parcel from one company to another, or from one organization to another, or from one house to house, and also help to deliver what? Mails. Deliver parcels and mails. Now, we have several what? Courier service company in Nigeria. That is, we have several delivery service company in Nigeria. Now, the question says you should pick an option which is not a courier service or company in Nigeria. Now, A says what? DHL. Now, DHL simply means what? It simply means Delsey, Hilborn, and Lane Courier what? Company service. And they are also concerned with what? With the delivery of parcels and mail. So, this is a what? Courier service in Nigeria. Now, B here means express mail service. Express mail service. And it's also a delivery service company in Nigeria. Now, E says was FedEx. And this is just a short form of Federal Express. Federal Express, which is also a delivery service company in Nigeria. And E here says UPS. Now, UPS simply means United Parcel Service, and it's also delivery service in Nigeria. Then option D here says what? Nitel. Option D says Nitel. Now, Nitel simply means Nigeria Telecommunication Limited, and these are concerned with what? Telecommunication. That is, they are not concerned with delivery of any parcel or mails. So therefore, the answer to this question is option D, Nitel, because Nitel is a what? Telecommunication what? Company in Nigeria. It is not a courier service company. So the answer to this question is option D, Nitel. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 39. Office is very important to any organization because it A. Gives good image to the organization, B. House all the workers, C. Is a beautiful edifice, D. Is a center for clerical and administrative duties, and E. Provides security to employees. Now, first of all, what is an office? An office simply refers to a place, room, or building set aside for performing clerical and administrative duties in an organization. Now, Office serves as a link. It serves as a link between the business and customers. Now the question says Office is very important to any organization because it's, now from the definition you see that what it says, Office is a place or building set aside for performing clerical and what administrative duties. This is the main what's aim. This is the sole importance of Office to an organization, for the performing of what clerical and administrative duties, and that is option D. This is center for clerical and administrative duties. So this is what, this is the very importance of what Office to an organization. Option D is the center for clerical and administrative duties. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. Today I'll be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 40. Written communication involves the following except A. Circular, B. Letter, C. Memorandum, D. Telephone, and E. Teleprinter. We have to pick an option which is not a written communication, and like we know, communication simply refers to what? Communication simply refers to the exchange of information. Exchange of information. Now, written communication simply refers to what? The written communication refers to information that are what? That are written on what? Paper. They are written on paper or in document format. Now, A what says circular. Yes, circular is a written what communication. It is used to pass information within what an organization. Likewise, letter also is a written communication that is used to pass what information from one company to another. Memorandum also is a written communication, also used to pass information. It can also call it a memo. And E, teleprinter, is also a written communication that is a printed what document. Now option D here says what? Telephone. And like we know, telephone involves what? It involves audio what? Exchange of information. That is the type of exchange of information here, or the type of communication used with the use of telephone involves what? Involves an audio exchange. That is, it is not written, it is audio. It deals with what? It deals with audio what? Exchange of information. It is not a written communication, it's an audio what? Communication. And so therefore telephone, which is option D, is the answer to this question because it is not a written communication, it is an audio what? Communication. So the answer to this question is option D, telephone. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 41. The following are services rendered by NIPOST except A. Fax, B. Telegraph, C. Telephone, D. Teleprinter, and E. Telex. So I pick an option which is not a service, is rendered by NIPOST. Now, what is NIPOST? The full meaning of NIPOST is Nigeria Postal Service. Nigeria Postal Service. This is the full meaning of NIPOST. And this NIPOST is what? Is an extra ministerial department in Nigeria. It's an extra ministerial department under the Ministry of Communication. So we refer to it as an extra ministerial department in Nigeria under the Ministry of communication. So this NIPOS is just simply what a department that deals with what with the exchange transfer of communication all over what Nigeria. Now NIPOS aims to provide efficient postal service to the nation. So its major aim is to provide efficient postal services to the nation. Now, like we know, NIPOS helps towards promote the exchange of correspondence. Now, it said the main aim is towards provide efficient postal services towards the nation. Now, these postal services are in form of what? They are written communications. So, in other words, we can say that what NIPOS helps towards it helps in efficient efficient exchange of written communications in Nigeria, like letter, your postage, your different things that you send, your every written communications. So that is the aim of NIPOS. Now the question says the following services are rendered by NIPOS except, that is this an option here which is not part of the services rendered by NIPOS. Now A here says fax. Fax is correct because it's a written communication. B says telegraph. Telegraph is correct because it's a written communication, that is part of the services rendered by NIPOS. Now this is teleprinter, it's also written communication, and e-telex is also written communication. But option C here says telephone. Now telephone is not a form of written communication. Telephone is an audio communication, that is an audio method of exchange of information, and it is not a service rendered by NIPOS. So therefore, to answer to this question is option C, telephone. NIPOS as an extra ministerial department in Nigeria helps in the exchange, in the transfer of written communications, that is postal services, and telephone here is an audio method of communication. So therefore, it is not part of the services rendered by NIPOS, and therefore the answer to this question is option C, telephone. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 42. The functions of an office include the following except dash information: A. Arranging information, B. Disseminating, C. Processing, D. Proscribing, and E. Recording. So I have to pick an option which is not the function of an office. Now, A here says what? Arranging information. But first of all, let us know what an office is. What's an office? Now, an office is a place. An office is a place. You can call it a room or building that is set aside for clerical and administrative duties. Administrative duties in an organization. So that is an office. Now an office has its functions in terms of information. Now option A says arranging information. Yes, an office arranges information. It helps to arrange information in an orderly manner. B says disseminating information. An office also disseminates information. That is, an information of an organization is disseminated to the public via through an office. So it helps in disseminating information, that is giving out information, that is the information pertaining the organization is given out by the office. Now C says processing. An office also process information. It helps to organize this information, processes it. And E here says recording. Yes, office helps to record information, that is every information pertaining an organization is recorded at an office. Now this is proscribing. Now to proscribe just simply means to forbid. So simply means forbidding information. So proscribing information simply means forbidding information. And like we know, an office do not forbid information, because information is one of the vital aspects of any organization. And there's no organization or business organization or an office that can forbid what's information, because information is like what the central area of every organization, because each office arrange, disseminate, process and record information pertaining that organization, and so therefore cannot prescribe or forbid information. So prescribing information is not a function of an office, and that is option D. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 43. An unequal size of paper can be cut using dash machine. A. Cyclostyling machine. B. Franking machine. C. Guillotines machine. D. Perforating machine. And E. Photocopy machine. So we have to pick an option which is a machine that can be used to cut on even size of papers. Now option A says what? Cyclostyling machine. Now cyclostyling machine is just a machine that is simply used to what? Used to copy. Use machine to copy what? Stencil. And like, stencils are like papers or any materials that designs are being made using what? Using a fountain pen. So now copying of stencils is actually made by what? The cyclostyling machine. Now B says franking machine. Now franking machine is actually used to what? Is used to print amount of postage stamp in any denomination of postage required for posting a letter. This machine can be used to print labels and advertisement terms on envelope. So in other words, I can just simply say what? Franking machine is used to print on envelope the design of a postage stamp. So used to print on envelope the design of a postage stamp. Now guillotines machine. Guillotine machine is a paper cutting machine designed with a rectangular base fitted with sharp blade. We say it is a what? It is a paper cutting machine. So a guillotine machine is a paper cutting machine. That is what? That is designed with a rectangular base used for cutting papers of varying size. Now this is perforating machine. Now perforating machine is used to make holes in paper. It's just simply used to make holes in paper before filing. And E says photocopy machine. Now the photocopy machine is actually used to what? To make copies of original documents. It's used to make copies. That's exact copies. It is used to make exact copies of an original document. But the question says an unequal size of paper can be cut using dash, and like I said the guillotine machine, also known as what? The paper cutting machine, is a paper cutting machine and is used to what? Cut papers into varying size. So the answer to this question is option C, the guillotine machine. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 44. A good example of closed office layout is A. Banking hall, B. Councillor's office, C. General office, D. Post office, and E. Staff room. Now there are two types of what? Office layout. We have two types of office layout. We have the open office layout and we have the closed office layout. Now the question here is telling us about what? The closed office layout. Now in closed office layout, different rooms are given to every department and organization working in the company. a separate space such that each employee has a separate working space of their own, has a separate working space of their own. Now this is about closed office layout. In terms of closed office layout, unlike the open office layout, now in the closed office layout, like, rooms are given to every department, every organization in a company, such a way that every employee in this company or in this organization has its own separate working space. But in terms of open office, in open office, like, a general space is being shared among workers. But in a closed office layout, each worker or each employee has its own separate working space. Now the question says a good example of closed office layout is, now A says banking hall. Now banking hall is an example of an open office layout. It is not a closed office layout. C says general office. General office, like we know from the word general office, is not a closed office layout, it's an open office layout, because what, the employees shares what they share a general space, like it's a general working space, the same working space. Likewise, post office is not a closed office layout, and even the staff room is not a closed office layout. So option B here, counselor's office, is a closed office layout, because a counselor office is what is a separate working space that is required for only the counselor and then the person coming for counseling. So it requires what privacy, and so therefore it is regarded as a closed office layout. So the answer to this question is option B, counselor's office. It is a good example of a closed office layout. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 45. The maximum number of staff that can be accommodated in a small office is A2, B3, C10, D20, and E30. Now, what is a working space or office space? Now, office space is a physical area that is used for office operations. So this is an office space. Now when you have a small office or a small office space, there's actually a maximum number of staff that can be accommodated in this office, and that is what, 2 staff. So the maximum number of staff that can be accommodated in a small office space or in a small office is 2, and that is option A, 2. Thank you and God bless you, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 46. The layout of an office is usually in the form of A, closed and or private, B, department or unit, C, individual or group, D, open or closed, and E, personal or public. Now, what is an office layout? First, before we can now describe the forms by which office layout is usually presented. Now, an office layout is the determination and arrangement of human and material resources based on the available floor space in the office. Based on the available floor space in the office. So this is an definition of an office layout. Now, office layout is presented in 2 forms, and this is the open office layout, and the closed office layout, So these are actually the two forms by which what office layout is presented. Now, in terms of the open office layout, every worker or every department of this organization share the same working space. An example is the banking hall. The banking hall is a good example, or the staff room in our schools is a good example. But in terms of the closed office layout, each department or every employee has its own separate working space. There's a separate working space allocated to every member of this organization. A good example is your counselor's office. It's a good example of a closed office layout, or the principal office. Now, the question says the layout of an office is usually in the form of, like I said, open and closed office layout, and that is option D, open or closed office layout. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 47. Which of the following is an advantage of open office? It's A, does not allow for privacy. B, does not take account of workers' health. C, encourages laziness and idleness. D, helps staffs to share office equipment. And E, makes the working environment impersonal. We are asked what for the advantage, one of the advantage of open office. And like you know, open office is a form of an office layout. We have two types of office layout. We have the open office layout and the closed office layout. But now we are asked for the we are asked for the advantage of an open office layout. Now, like you know, open office is a type in which working space is shared among workers. That is, the workspace is not enclosed. Workspace is not enclosed. So therefore it is shared among workers. Now it has advantage and disadvantages. Now option A says it does not allow for privacy. Now this is a disadvantage of office layout, so therefore it is not an advantage. B says does not take account of workers' health. It's also a disadvantage of open office, so it's not an advantage. C says encourage laziness, that is a disadvantage. And D says helps staff to share office equipment. Yes, this is an advantage of open office. It helps staff to share equipment. Let's take for instance, maybe there's a limited number of this office equipment. Now because of the open office layout, it is possible for the staffs to share this office equipment. So therefore this is an advantage of open office. Now E says makes the working environment impersonal. This is a disadvantage of open office. So therefore the answer to this question, which is an advantage of open office, is option D, help staff to share office equipment. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 48. Sending and receiving of information by an organization is called dash communication. A, external communication. B, internal communication. C, telegram. D, telephone. And E, telex. Now we are asked that sending and receiving information by an organization, that is within an organization, is called dash communication. And like we know, communication simply means the exchange of information, that is transmission of information from one person to another, or from one place to another. Now we have A says external communication. Now external communication is the transmission of information between a business company or a business and another person. That is, in terms of external In terms of external communication, there's a transmission of information between a business or a company or an organization and what an external entity, that is with another person who is not a member of this organization, that is an external entity. But in terms of internal, which is option B, it is the what transmission of information between organizational members or parts of an organization. That's internal. So in terms of internal communication, this allows for the word sending, receiving of information, transmission of information between members of an organization, that is within the organization. Now C says telegram, D says telephone, and E says telex. All these are what are means by which what if communication is being carried out. Now the answer to this question, that is sending and receiving information by an organization, is called internal communication. Internal, because what it involves the transmission of information within an organization. Now the question do not tell us that what it is this transmission of information between an organization and another organization. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 49. Urgent messages that need prompt feedback are transmitted through A. Face-to-face, B. Letter, C. Telegram, D. Telephone, and E. Telex. So these are various methods by which what information can be transmitted. Now the question says urgent messages that need prompts, that is, it needs what an immediate feedback, immediate answer, are transmitted through. Now I will just let you know that what the answer to this question is option A, face-to-face transmission, because in terms of face-to-face transmission, both parties are physically present. Both parties are what they are physically present. So therefore, information that is being transmitted is actually what receiving a prompt, that is an immediate feedback, because in this kind of transmission of information, it is very, very urgent. And so therefore the most appropriate means of this transmission of urgent message that needs prompt feedback is a face-to-face transmission, because what the two parties involved are physically present. Now if you say letter has to be sent, and this will take a while, so it is not urgent. Likewise the telegram will be sent, and also what takes time. Even the telephone you can what is an audio means of what transmission of information, but then if the person is not what present, he won't be able to what take the what answer the telephone. That is, there won't be urgent what feedback. Likewise what the telex. So therefore all these will take time. They will take time. But now in terms of the face-to-face what transmission, both parties are physically present, and so therefore the feedback is actually prompt and immediate. So the best answer to this question is option A, face-to-face transmission is the correct answer. Thank you and God bless you, and sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 50. The following are methods of payment except A. Cash, B. Check, C. Credit transfer, D. Dividend, and E. Money order. Now, what is payment first of all, before we can now talk about the method of payment? Now, payment simply refers to the what? To the transfer of money from one person or one party to another. Now this is payment. Now we have various methods of what payments, and this methods of payments depends on the what, it depends on the condition relating. Now we have different what method of payments. starting with what? The cash. We have using the check, also the postal order. All these are what method of payments. We have the post cash, we have the money order, the standing order, the bank drafts, we have e-banking, and lastly we have what? The credit transfer. Now all these are what? Methods of what? Payments. Now the question says the following are methods of payments except, that is, which of this option is not a method of payments. Now A here says cash. Cash is a method of payments. B says check, it is a method of payments. C says credit transfer, it is also a method of payments. Now D says dividend. Dividend is not a method of payments. Now dividend is what you receive what when you what invest. Like when one engage in what an investment. Now the profits or the result of this what investment is what we call dividend. So dividend is not a method of payments. Now E says what? Money order. Money order is a method of payment. So the answer to this question is option D, dividend. Dividend is not a method of payments. Thank you and God bless you. And subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice First Question, question 51. Payment made through petty cashier is referred to as dash payment. A. Bank, B. Cash, C. Check, D. Draft, and E. Part payment. So the question says payment made through petty cashier, that is payment made by what? By giving what? Money, which is a legal tender. That is a petty cashier. Small amount of money is referred to as dash payment. Now A says bank payment. Now bank payment involves the use of banknotes. It involves the use of banknotes which are portable and generally accepted. Which are portable and generally accepted as a means of payment. Because they have the same status of legal tender. Because they have the same status of legal tender, which is money. That's for bank payment. So bank payment involves the use of banknotes. Now B here says what? Cash payment. Now cash payment is the payment done by paying raw money. This is done by paying raw money, which is a legal tender. Like we know, money is a legal tender, which is a legal tender. Now cash payment is used to settle what? Small transaction. It is used to settle small transaction. Now option C here says what? Check. Now check is an unconditional order drawn upon a specified bank. An unconditional order drawn upon a specified bank. That is, each bank has its own what? Check. Specified banker signed by the money maker, directing the banker to pay on demand. So drawn upon a specified banker, signed by the maker. That is, this check must be signed by the maker. Signed by the maker. Now directing the banker to pay on demand. Directing the banker to pay on demand. To pay on demand a certain sum of money only to the order of a person. a certain sum of money only to the order of the words of the person. Now this is draft. Now draft is a check that is drawn from bank funds. It's also a check drawn from bank funds, and it refers to what? An automatic transfer from your bank account to a service provider. So draft simply refers to what? It also refers to as an automatic transfer from your accounts to a service provider. Now option E says part payments. Part payment simply means what? Paying what? Part of a money. That is, the money is not, or the payment is not what? A full payment. It is not a full payment. Just part of this payment is paid, and then later the other part will be what? Will be paid. Now the question says payment made through a petty cashier. Now I want you to understand that what? Petty cashiers are what? Are small transactions. Petty cashier payments are small transactions, and this involves the use of what? The use of raw money. Which is a legal tender. Now you agree with me that what? B here, cash payment, is the answer to this question, because cash payment is done by paying raw money, which is a legal tender, and it is usually used to settle what? Small transaction. And like you know, transaction involving a petty cashier is a small transaction, and it involves the use of what? Raw cash, raw money. So the answer to this question is option B, cash payments. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 52. The acronym AGM means A. Academic Global Meeting, B. Accountant General of Management, C. Acting General Manager, D. Agreed Government Meeting, and E. Annual General Meeting. Now AGM, the full meaning of AGM is Annual General Meeting. This is the full meaning of AGM, Annual General Meeting. Now it just simply means what? This is a mandatory yearly gathering. That's why you have what? This annual mandatory yearly what? Gathering. Mandatory yearly gathering of a company's interested shareholders. So the company make it mandatory, like, for annual general meeting to be held once in a year, in addition to any other meetings that may be held during the year. So AGM simply means what? Annual General Meeting, and that is option E. Thank you and God bless you. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 53. Official process of ending a meeting is by A. Adjournment, B. Closure, C. Disengage, D. Proportion, and E. Resolution. So we are asked to pick an option which is the official process of ending a meeting. Now the official process of ending a meeting is by what? Adjournment of such meeting. It is by adjournment of a meeting. Now when a meeting is adjourned, it simply means that what? The meeting is what? Shall be continued. Shall be continued. And so we call it what? Adjournment of a meeting. So adjournment of a meeting is the official what? It is the official way of ending a meeting, and it could be done using a motion to adjourn. So it is done using a motion to adjourn. So the answer to this question is option A, adjournment of meeting. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 54. Pending issues from the previous meeting are discussed under A, any other business, B, business of the day, C, chairman's remark, D, main business of meeting, and E, matters arising. So we are asked to pick an option in which pending issues from previous meeting are discussed. And like we know, meetings are usually held among members of an organization in order to discuss certain issues concerning this organization. Now, pending issues from previous meeting are discussed under. So for us to get the answer, we have to look at each of this section of a meeting and know what is done in each section so that we can ascertain our answer. Now, A says any other business. Now, in the section of any other business, matters not listed on the agenda are usually discussed. So, matters not listed on the agenda of a meeting are discussed. That's in terms of in the section of any other business. Now, on the business of the day, this is when the items on the agenda of the meeting are discussed. On the agenda of meeting are discussed. Now, C here says chairman's remark. Now, chairman's remark are usually opening remarks. They are usually opening remarks. That is, remarks that are used to open a meeting, and it's usually done by the chairman. That's why it's called a chairman remark. Now, this is business of the day. Business of the day, or no, main business of meeting is equivalent to the business of the day. So this is when the items on the agenda are discussed. That is the main business of the day, the main business of meeting are discussed. Now, E says matters arising. Now, matter arising is a section whereby there is opportunity. There is opportunity for problems or questions from previous meeting. Now, these problems and questions from previous meeting are usually stated in the minutes of the previous meeting, because in every meeting, the minutes of the previous meeting has to be read by the secretary. Now, after this minute is being read, the pending problems or questions are then being attended to during the section of matters arising, so to be discussed. So, pending issues from previous meeting are usually discussed under matters arising. That is option E. After the minutes of the previous meeting has been read. So matters arising is the answer to this question, option E. Thank you and God bless you. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 55. Which of the following is a disadvantage of centralized filing system? A. Avoiding unnecessary duplication of records. B. Delay in retrieval of an urgent file. C. Ensuring uniformity and standardization of filing operations. D. Exercising control over records of organization. And E. Location and cross-referencing of file easily. Okay, so we are asked to pick an option which is a disadvantage of centralized filing system. Now, what is a centralized filing system? Like we know, there are two types of filing system. We have the centralized filing system and the decentralized filing system. But this question is concerned with the centralized filing system. Now, centralized filing system is actually it's a method. It is a method of filing. A method of filing where all files are kept and maintained. All files are kept and maintained in a single room or office, and messengers come from other departments. Messengers come from other departments to get them. So in terms of a centralized filing system, the files are kept and maintained in a single office or in a single room. So whenever any member of a different department actually need this file, they simply come to this particular office or room to get the files. Now, this centralized filing system has its advantages and disadvantages, but the question here is asking us to pick out a disadvantage of the centralized filing system. Now, option A says avoiding unnecessary duplication of records. Now, this is an advantage of a centralized filing system. It's actually what prevents unnecessary duplication of records, since these records are actually kept in a single room. Now, B says delay in retrieval of an urgent file. Now, this is a disadvantage of a filing system. Because of all the records of this organization is kept in a single room or office, it is very slow to retrieve an urgent file. It is slow. There will be a delay in retrieving an urgent file. Now, C says ensuring uniformity and standardization of file operations. This is an advantage. Now, this is exercising control over records of an organization is also an advantage. And E says location and cross-referencing of file easily is also an advantage of centralized filing system. So therefore, the answer to this question is option B, which is the disadvantage of centralized filing system, because there's a delay in retrieval of urgent file. So B, option B, is the answer to this question. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 56. Which of the following consideration is not essential in choosing a good filing system? A. Accessibility, B. Dependability, C. Flexibility, D. Rigidity, and E. Simplicity. Now, what is the filing? Filing simply refers to keeping documents, after the keeping of documents in a safe place. Keeping documents in a safe place and being able to find them easily and quickly. To find them easily and quickly. Now, there are various filing systems, and when choosing a filing system, there are some things we need to put into consideration. Now, is it accessibility? For you to choose a good filing system, you must ensure that this filing system is easily accessible. That is, the files must be easily accessible. Now, B, this is dependability. Dependability is also a consideration. You must ensure that this filing system is reliable. And C says flexibility. Flexibility also is a consideration, because a good filing system is such that allows updates, addition, or removal of record. Now, this is rigidity. Now, a good filing system should not be rigid, because rigidity simply means that there will be no chance for updates, addition, or removal of record. And E says simplicity. Yes, a good filing system must be simple and easy to access. Simple and easy to access. So the answer to this question is option D, rigidity, because rigidity is not a consideration for a good filing system. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question 57. The organizational information made available to public on monthly, quarterly, or yearly basis is called A. Communique, B. Gazettes, C. Journal, D. Minutes, and E. Periodicals. Let's check out for the meaning of each of these terms. A says communique. Now, communique here simply refers to what? An official message. It refers to an official message that's sent, that is sent between people, sent between people or to a media outlet. Now this is Gazette. Gazette. Now Gazette is an official journal. It's an official journal, that is a message pertaining to an organization. It's an official journal. It can also be a newspaper, that is an organizational newspaper of records published regularly. Published regularly. Now this is journal. Journal is a collection of articles that is published regularly throughout the year. Journal is a collection of articles that is published regularly. Regularly throughout the year. Now this is minutes. Now minutes is written records of everything that happened in a meeting. That is the written records of all events in a meeting. Now E says periodicals. Periodicals simply refers to magazines that is published every week, monthly or regular basis. Periodicals refers to what? Magazines. Magazines that is published. Magazine that is published regularly. Now the question says the organizational information made available to public on monthly, quarterly or yearly basis is called. Now I want you to understand that it is a gazette. A gazette, because a gazette is an official journal. That is a journal of an organization that is usually was published regularly to give information to the public about such organization. So therefore the answer to this question is option B, gazette. Thank you and God bless you. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos. Good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 58. The following are types of index except A. Loose card, B. Number card, C. Rotary, D. Strip, and E. Visible card. Now an index simply means what? A list of words and associated list of words and associated pointers. Pointers to where useful materials relating to that heading can be found in a document. Now we have what? Various types of what? Index in a document. There are various types of index, and these include, we have the loose card, we have the loose card index, we have the visible card, we have the strip index, also we have the book index, the vowel index, card index, the number card index, we have the wheel index also, and so on. Now the question says the following are types of index except, that is one of the option here is not a type of index. And looking from this, you see that was option C, rotary, is not a type of index, because we have the loose card index, we have the number card index, the strip index, and also the visible card index. So rotary is not a type of index, and that is the answer to this question. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 59. The following are necessary factors to be considered for office documentation except A. Case, B. Economy, C. Elimination, D. Identification of file, and E. Reduction of errors. So, we have to pick an option which is not a factor considered for office documentation. Now, office documentation simply refers to the act of writing down information relevant to an organization. Now, office documentation is very important, and there are some factors that are considered for office documentation. Now, A is the case. Yes, case is very important factor considered for office documentation. Likewise, the economy is also important. Now, C is elimination. Elimination is not a factor to be considered for office documentation, because when documenting an information, you're trying to keep this information, because this information is actually relevant to the organization. So therefore, elimination shouldn't be a factor to be considered for office documentation. Now, identification of the file is also important, and reduction of errors is also a factor. So the answer to this question is option C, elimination. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Hello, good day and welcome. I will be answering Neco 2019 Office Practice Past Question, question 60. A graphic illustration of the formal structure of an organization is called organizational dash A chart, B format, C plan, D procedure, and E strategy. Now the answer to this question is actually option A, organizational charts. Organizational charts. Organizational charts simply refers to what? The graphic or diagrammatic representation of the structure of an organization. And that is exactly what the question is asking us. The question is asking us about what? A graphic illustration of the formal structure of an organization, and that is what? Organizational charts, which is option A. Thank you and God bless you. And just subscribe to the channel for more videos.